こんにちは。このチャンネルではポーカーの翻訳と解説をしています。今回のハンドはハイステークスポーカーシーズン2からです。それではどうぞ。
Should have called for 4,000. See what the flop brings. He had position on Barry and everything.
Gus Hansen opens up with pocket fives. He raises to 2,100. Negreanu with pocket sixes raises to 5,000.
Five.
Action folds around to Esfandiari with his ace-queen.
Out of position against Gus and Daniel Negreanu.
That's exactly what Antonio is thinking about. He's out of position against Gus and Daniel, and he's throwing away ace-queen. Not going to put in 4,400 more.
And Hansen calls at 2,900.
Yeah, probably not.
Flop comes 9, 6,
Wow.
5. Oh,
Both players have flopped sets. Daniel's got three sixes. Gus has got three fives. Gus is going to lose a lot of money in this hand. Only thing that could save him is maybe a 7 or an 8 coming up and slowing down the action on the turn.
Negreanu bet $8,000.
Come over here to go clubbing and find out where to play poker.
Good morning, Dr. Gray.
In the middle of this hand, David Gray has showed up and starts to do his dance moves behind Gus.
This guy is a cartoon guy. There's so many people that can do it, you know?
Gus is trying to figure out what to do here. He's going to raise.
Raise here.
That's the right move. You don't want someone coming in here with a hand like 9-8.
He raises to $26,000.
26,000.
107, 122. Wait.
And Daniel is just going to call. He's going to let a card come off. I like this move by Daniel. Gus is convinced he has the best hand now.
62. 7 and 55 is 160.
Turns another 5.
Wow! Gus has made quads. Gus Hansen has quads, and Daniel Negreanu has sixes full.
Unbelievable.
This is trouble. Trouble in River City for Daniel Negreanu.
The previous hand, I had the queen 9 deuce. So I won 21 and I lost 4, so I won 17.
The other players seem oblivious to what's going on in this hand.
Hansen bets 24,000.
Oh my God, I just won 65, yeah.
I think Daniel Negreanu is putting Gus Hansen on a hand like 7-5 or 8-5. He's putting Gus Hansen on 3 5s right now, and he's thinking about how do I extract the most money from Gus Hansen here. Gus is trying to appear as calm as he can with quads.
98, 99.
He's not giving anything up.
Just took one off right there.
Negreanu calls at 24,000.
Man, that's right.
Daniel's slow playing his full house. Daniel thinks he has the best hand.
This, I can't read it.
And the river's at 8.
9, 11.
Both players like that card. Both players want the other player to make a straight. And Gus checks his quads.
Okay, so then you won 17 here.
Great play by Gus.
You got you lost 2.
I lost 2.
And I lost 2. And Barry won 4.
Now, if Gus did have 7-5, Gus has made a straight here.
And right here I won 17.
The main thing is Daniel feels he has the best hand. And there's no reason he shouldn't feel he has the best hand.
74.
Okay, that's where I'm making a mistake. Okay.
He's feeling the right amount to bet is
$65,000.
$65,000.
That's 96.
I'm all in.
65.
Huh?
I'm all in.
How much more is it?
That shocked Daniel.
Wow.
Count his.
Wasn't expecting it.
The pot now stands at over $400,000. Even without Daniel calling, this stands as the biggest pot in the history of high-stakes poker.
And if Daniel calls, it'll be almost $600,000.
Unbelievable.
Daniel knows that Gus is a loose player. But I don't think he thinks he's loose enough to make this kind of bet on a bluff.
How much?
You got very loose.
167.
What is that?
Daniel's got to know that Gus has a hand. What he's trying to figure out is,
Setting the
does
trap.
it beat his
He
hand?
might have the nuts. You're missing a big pot here, Eli. It's a big pot here. You just raised me 167. It's a big pot. I better have something if I'm going to call, right?
Daniel pointing out to Ellie and Doyle that something's going on here.
Yeah. You think they'd know?
But I know you can do it better.
Not a lot of us did.
Buddy, this is if I lose this pot, it's a cooler, so can't feel too bad. If I lose this pot, it's a pretty bad cooler. Pocket fives, pocket nines, maybe a pocket eights. Ooh, that'd be sick too. That would be sick.
Well, you're right, Daniel. It's one of the above.
Yeah.
What else would Gus Hansen be raising you
$167,
$165,000 with? And Daniel decides to call.
Oh, so sick.
Shows in the fives.
Like sixes?
You had one out.
I believe you. I wasn't too happy on the flop, but once the turn came up.
Wasn't too happy. Meanwhile, he rakes in a pot
That's
over
sick.
$575,000.
You're looking at a man who just lost almost $300,000 cash.
1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 67.
It's a big pot. I've seen bigger.
I'll let you go for the 700.
I already paid it, didn't I?
How about that hand changes? He bets the river. He bets the river. Does he raise?
Tough one. I was worried a little bit. But I wasn't exactly going to throw it away.
Gus Hansen's just won
Wow, that's pretty sick.
almost a $600,000 pot,
Oh, that's pretty sick.
and he's real excited about it.
Yeah.
Yawns
All the other
and takes in the money.
No, you beat his phone line. You beat his
No, I was just thinking.
I mean, you didn't finish your story about the back. I'm how lucky you were the back.
No.
Any five. I almost didn't want to see a five because I figured if that card comes, there's no way I'm getting away. You know?
Wow, that was pretty sick.
これからも翻訳と解説をしていくので、チャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いします。